Alright, let's put some fun in your yoga. There's a few ways of going about that. First is relax. Second, you're not going to worry at all. There's no rules here. You're getting into your own body. There is no correct. There is no worry about being symmetrical here or falling or doing anything the right way. You're just going to be doing you. So start off in a downward dog. Take a breath and relax. And why shouldn't a downward dog do a crab crawl side to side or any which way? So, I'm going to do some things that just kind of happened in my body here. And it gives you a starting point to do the things that happen in your body. And actually, I don't know, it might seem silly, but that's how you get to your most capable you. That's how you become an incredible athlete and incredibly movable and also just feel really good, is getting into your own body, looking like you, not looking like anyone else, because your body is where it's at. So I'm rolling some side planks here. When I stop with a side plank, when you can do this, just kind of roll around side to side. Your hips can be high, they can be low. You could let your head hang easy. You can do a little walk around there, a little side plank dance. You just go all the way around. Why not? That just happened. And just feeling around. And, it may look a little silly, but it's not to be silly. It's to have fun, yes. And then also to get to know every inch of your body, every possible way you can move it, connecting all your inches to all your other inches. There is so much more to you than just a pose. And this is the great thing about this. When you put some fun in your yoga, when you put some play in your yoga, and it doesn't matter if you're yoga or anything you're doing, your runs, your swimming, anything you're up to, you put some fun in it and play in it, and you're going to get a whole lot better at it. You'll like it more too. So I'm side planking on the left hand here and just kind of rolling around. I'm feeling things here, so I might stop and pause a little bit. I found something there. And then I'm just going to kind of spring back and forth. Momentum is your friend. And it just brought me right on around here. Back it up, bring it around forward again. So you're just letting your body go. You're not paralyzing yourself. You're not immobilizing yourself. You're just playing around. The way you might see a kid play. You might see your kid just play around on the grass or on the beach. No idea what the rules are. No idea what a pose is supposed to look like. The poses are kind of there. They're sort of a vague starting point. And then the best way to get good at poses, if that's what you want to do, is get good at you. And this is how you do that. So this is push-ups, but it's the fun kind. It's the kind where you're just getting your whole body going, rolling around here. Your legs can move. In fact, the more relaxed everything is in your body, the easier it is to do anything you want to do. So you just stay easy going. It's not the miserable kind of moving, it's the fun kind. Come through an up dog there. We're back in downward dog. Inhale, right thigh high. Exhale, bring it on forward. Remember, we're not going to worry about symmetrical. We're just playing. We're not going to worry about falling. We're just playing. So taking a twist to the right there. And then bring it on into a reverse twist. Just roll right open warrior two. Why not? And then tip it on back. And then easy knees. Come on forward. And right into a reverse twist. So let's roll that on. Come into a warrior three. And you can put a little wiggle in your warrior here. Often I see warrior threes are just so stiff and tense and not fun. This warrior can move. This warrior can dance. So you can rock it side to side. And again, the more relaxed you are in your legs, the more you're going to be able to move easy. And then before we go over to the half moon there, we're just going to put our feet down, take a breath, lift it up, and then go easy. Let's do a little side to side shimmy here. So lean into the left, your right foot picks up. Lean into the right, your left foot picks up. So everything in your body moves with everything else in your body. You're one body, so nothing gets paralyzed. Nothing thinks, I have to stay here because that's the rule. Everything all together. We're going to play with a little half moon here. Just roll it around. You could jump up and down. You could fall right on out of it. The more relaxed you are in your body, the more you're just playing. Or you're just easy. You could do anything you want. So ease on back, warrior two. Give it a lift on a breath in. Exhale, sink. Inhale, tip it back, reverse. And then ease on through to a reverse twist there. And let's pull it on forward again. Roll right to a half moon and just relax in the middle. Maybe open up into another half moon or come to stand again. We can do our little side to side shimmy here. Take a huge breath, pull up. So you're strong at the top and then you're relaxed anytime you're moving. If you sense that there's something in your body when you're trying to move that is fighting movement, that is working harder than it needs to, that's why you do this kind of movement, because you simply won't be able to if there's a part of your body that doesn't want to move. You just roll that side to side right into a half moon. You can breathe that half moon open, just feel it. Ease on back, warrior two. Inhale high. Exhale, sink, tip it on back. Breathe it back. And then move it on through. You're going to come right into a warrior three, maybe a revolved half moon. Just easy. Open your half moon. You're half mooning. Fun. And then just come on up. Play with it a little. Just roll around. There is no correct, and there's definitely no stiff, tense, or room for rules here. So we're going to dance. Remember, dancers can dance. If you put a little soft in that standing knee, you can just roll back and forth here. Got a little spring in your steps. You're breathing your hips. You're relaxing. Giving yourself a hug. Let's eagle up. Right leg over. Right arm under. Breathing out. Sink into your hips. Breathing in. Lift up. Roll around a little bit. Take a little split there and dive right on into a handstand playtime. And this is not the kind of handstand where you line everything up and worry about the rules and basically paralyze yourself in the process. This is the kind that you see, again, a bunch of kids doing. They're not thinking about anything. They're just doing it. They're doing their bodies. They're getting to know themselves. And this is the best thing in the world you can do, is just play. No worry. And then we'll bring it up to a high lunge. And then exhale, bring it on down. Nice way is to put the right hand down. You just bring it right on into a rock star back bendy thing here. Breathe that. And then bring it on around. We're going to come right on across. Take a nice twist. Inhale, open your chest here. And easy, bring it back up high. And then bring it on forward. A little lunge. And play with this a little bit. The more you relax that back leg, the more you can just move your whole body by moving your hips. If something's tense, then moving your hips won't move the rest of you. But if you're relaxed, all of a sudden moving gets easy. So you take that reverse twist, you roll it right around warrior two, give yourself a lift. Exhale, sink and tip back, reverse, breathe back. And then move it on through a reverse twist again. And bring it on back. Going to come right into a revolved half moon. So you don't have to do the same thing you did on the other side. This is playtime. This is not a full-on yoga class where we're worried about, oh, I've got to get symmetrical. We're not symmetrical. So dealing with your body a little asymmetrically when you're playing around, this is fine. You're just having fun. That wiggle test there, that's just to see, I want to see, are my legs relaxed? So if they are, when I wiggle my hips, everything kind of moves freely. It's a good way to sense, am I working harder than I need to, or am I movable? This is another way. So just breathe into the side, exhale center, inhale side, exhale center, inhale side, exhale center. Notice as I'm leaning, my feet move. Everything moves, everything's relaxed. Nothing's trying to hold its place. Everything just moving free. And at some point, we're just going to roll this side to side into a half moon. Just roll that on open. Play with that a little. You could pick the other side. Doesn't much matter. Ease it on back, warrior two. Huge inhale lifts you. Exhale, sink and tip back, reverse. Breathe it on back. And then move. Come on forward, right to a reverse. And then ease back to come forward. So that lean back makes it easier than to ease forward. We're half mooning. We're revolving that. Get a nice belly curl there. And just play around a little bit. Roll your hips. Easy side to side. Again, wiggle test. See if your body's easy. And just round on up. Let your head hang the whole way up and get into your neck and your upper back that way. Breathe it up. And then let it go. Let's do some more side to side. I just felt like side to side shimmy here. You could be doing this forward and back. You could be doing any which way. It might look totally different when you do it in your body. It might look totally different in my body tomorrow. This is just what kind of felt good today. What felt good to play with. I'm in a half moon again. Your legs can be stick straight at the top of a breath, but if you put a little bend, a little soft in everything every exhale, it's going to make everything easier for you. You're going to move more easy. So tip it back, breathing in. Exhale through center. Inhale, pull forward. You're kind of in a revolved half moony thing here, and then open it up. Big opening, your belly and your hips, and then round it on up. Give yourself a hug. Just play it around a little bit here. The softer you are in that standing knee, easier it is to play. And then from here, let's dance. Drop the knee, right hand, right ankle. Take a breath and bring it on forward again. And then drop it again. You could just keep doing this as long as you want. Drop it, give it a squeeze. And why not? Give it another dance. And then ease on into eagle time. Right leg over, right arm under, sink into your hips. Big inhale, pull up. And then easy here, let's shimmy again, because we're going to do the other leg, so just roll it around a bit. Again, doesn't happen that it's the same thing every time, every side. You're going to feel a little different side to side, so sometimes it's really good to practice just following how you feel. Maybe you want more than one warrior two. You want 3 warrior twos on one side and the other leg, and you're just like, one's good. That's good. Maybe you want to spend a few breaths in an eagle. Maybe you wiggle your hips around, then inhale, lift up out of it. Take a dive, and let's play again. So no lining up, no textbooks, no rules, just always starting from easy. So I just took a little crab walk back there. I'm relaxed, and then I'm going to do something sort of hard from relaxed. And actually that makes things not hard anymore. So when you just start relaxed every time, just easy going, playing in your body, and then you take a breath in, you just plant your palms and lift and play. And then you come right back to relaxed every single exhale. So this way you are always moving into something that may be a little more challenging from relaxed. If you try to move into something like this from already stiff, tense, and worried, it's not going to get any better from stiff, tense, and worried. You just want to do anything you do from happy, from easygoing, from feeling good in your body. And I know you know how to get there. One of the first ways to get there is just to let go of the rules and get into your own body. So I'm not working hard when I'm doing this. You find the way in your body, whatever it looks like in your body, so you're not working hard. Doesn't mean you're in a child's pose. Doesn't mean go lazy. You're still going to go. You're still doing things. We're doing things here. But it doesn't have to be miserable. In fact, it can be a whole heck of a lot of fun. So, take your dive into your forward fold. Take a little, this is almost like a chair twist. This way felt good to me. I'm going to slide it around, hook the elbow, take a twist this way. That felt good. Then I'm going to ease it on down. Take a little crawl on forward here. And crow pose. So this is another place. You could make this really a whole lot of not fun. You could try to push your body into it and then hold it, just hoping that nothing goes wrong until it's over. Or you could have a happy crow here. You just tuck one shoulder in the other. You can lean off to one side or the other. You could do this forward and back. Each day, you're just going to give yourself enough time to see, okay, what feels good? Maybe you do some cartwheels out of this. Maybe you just kind of spring side to side. Who knows? Maybe that just brings you right on into a handstand. Maybe you're on your fingertips. Maybe you're on your palms. It doesn't really much matter. I was starting off doing a crow pose, and somehow this just happened. And that's kind of the idea. You want to play. When you're playing, things just happen. Even really hard things. And you're going to feel better. It'll be a whole lot more fun. So back to the crow. I'm going to back out of it. This is kind of a nice guideline for movement. If you want to go forward, go back. If you want to go right, go left. If you want to lift, go down. If you want to go down, go up. So always these opposites. It makes it a whole lot easier to move rather than just pushing right into something. Just a little gentle movement to the opposite, and then you can come right into it a lot easier. You can play with that in your crow pose and in pretty much everything. So little intermission. Then when your feet come off the ground here, it's not through an act of will. It's not through an act of force. You're not pushing your feet to be anywhere that they don't want to be. You're wiggleable. You're feelable. You're happy everywhere that you wind up. And if you give yourself playtime instead of rule time, that's a really good time to practice letting your body be. Just letting it be where it's happy. So crowing again, inhale forward. Exhale, relax back, hands free, everything's easy. And then inhale, rock it forward, head high, chest open. And then exhale, ease it on back. And then again, inhale, rock forward, head high, chest open. And then exhale, ease it on back. That's your little crow pose playtime there. And let's take a seat. Let's start to wind it down a little. That doesn't mean that the playtime ends. So you could have a nice bend in your knees. That's going to make it easier to move through everything. Oh my gosh, we just spun right around there. That just happened. Because that's what I felt like. And something completely different might happen in you. You're just giving yourself the freedom to play around. Oh boy, we're going to do some side crows here. Again, nothing sudden, nothing stiff or tense, not in a hurry to get there. So my goal isn't the side crow. My goal is to just get into my body, feel my way around me, and let what happened happen. That might look like a side crow. It might look like this. It might look like underwater dancing. You know, you might go all the way around and just take a side crow shimmy and walk. Make some circles here. Your feet don't ever have to leave the ground. In fact, you're not ever forcing anything in your body to do anything that it doesn't want to do. It isn't happy doing. Because if you go there, that's actually going to gradually incapacitate you. It'll make you more prone to injury. It'll make you less happy because you're fighting with your body all the time. Here's the cool thing. You drop the fight, go easy, get into all of you, you're going to be able to do a whole heck of a lot more without the stress, without the struggle. There's nothing miserable about crows, side crows, push-ups, handstands, anything that you might look at as hard. Goes for the rest of your life too. If you approach something hard like it's easy, you come into it just getting to know you, just getting to know your body. Take an equal interest here. We're just forward folding, nothing complicated here, right? But if you're just as interested here as you are in the challenges, you're just as interested in, hey, I'm going to get to know my body here, crossing my ankles, holding my knees, and just rolling around. Maybe I'll play in a half-happy baby. Maybe I'll hold my foot. Maybe I'll come into a twisty happy baby, just legs off on the side there. Not because there was a preset sequence, but you're playing here. It just happened. Maybe you'll stay there for a while because you like it there. Maybe you'll keep moving. So each time you mess around with this, you can use all this as a starting point. If you need a little pick-me-up, a little, hey, what's possible here? This is great. But if you ever want, and if you ever feel, and you will feel it, you're going to feel things in your body. You're going to say, hey, I want to go there. You're going to go there. Because it's all getting to know your body your way. The most important thing you can do is practice following how you feel. So you feel stuff. You're going to feel stuff rolling around. You take these twists, you'll feel stuff. And then number 2 is believing what you feel. Hey, it's relevant what I feel. And then number 3 is responding to that. And this is a super great way to practice this for your yoga. Your yoga will get a whole lot better. Also, everything else, super great practice, super great place to practice that here, because everything's going to be a whole lot more fun. So you put your play in it. We're back. We're in a downward dog. You can move this any which way. You could do your downward dog in circles. Your down dog could walk backwards, could walk forwards, it could walk side to side. Anywhere you want to go. You might just back right on out of the room. You might just give a little bouncy scamper here. This is a playful bear crawl. I think I mentioned in the back health one. Actually, as silly as it seems, if people did this every single day, if we got out of bed and did this, and if we went to bed and did this, our backs would be a whole lot more happy. So remember to play. Put this play in your yoga. Have fun. And let me know how it goes.